Salutations, good citizens. This is Laz. Welcome on back to the Fright Club, your one-stop shop for all things horror. As I'm sure you see on the thumbnail, today I'm going to be doing something a little different, something I've never done before, and something that I hope that works, because I just filmed the review bit, and hopefully you guys like it, because I've never done it before, but it's something I would like to do again. So what I'm covering today is the Halloween comics done by Chaos Comics in the early 2000s. And I'm gonna let you guys look at the covers. Like this is issue number 1. Here's the cover for issue number 2, which I think is a pretty dope cover. And it's Halloween number 2, and it's, where is it? Right here, The Blackest Eyes. So of course, number 3 is, well, you can see it, is The Devil's Eyes. I don't know why my Loomis suddenly had a southern accent, but So yeah, so today I'm just covering the first issue because I want to see if you guys are interested in it. If you are, you like this stuff, cool beans, I'll continue. So, gonna pause for a bit, get everything set up, be right back in a few. Alright, here we go. So here is Halloween issue number 1 by Chaos Comics. Now, the interesting thing about these is they were published once a year on Halloween. At least that's when they were released. This one was published in 1999. Second one was in Halloween 2000. Third one was Halloween 2001. Now, as you can see again, nice photo variant cover, and yes, this is a variant. Don't know what the other cover for issue number 1 is, because this is the one I have. And this comic was written by Phil Nutman, with the story, I believe, a story idea from Daniel Ferrance, who is the writer for, well, the original script writer for Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. And speaking of Curse of Michael Myers, these books, particularly this one, the story, like at least when these books were published, Halloween 6 was the last Halloween movie, so they're going by that continuity, so to speak. However, by the third one, there's a giant curveball thrown at the end that was thrown into them. I'll put that way for last issue. If you're doing your math, you should know what it is, but I'm not going to spoil it because when I cover issue number 3, I want to go into it myself. So this story is, so you got Tommy Doyle is writing a book about Michael Myers, and so he's tracking down Dr. Loomis's journals, and this guy has it, and as you see, Michael Myers ain't having that crap. And next page, he gets stabbed. I like the art in this a lot, at least in the first issue. I know it's very 90s, but I kind of dig it. And then there's a flashback to him murdering Judith. And we keep going. So we're going to skip ahead. And again, that's graphic, I know, but I think it's a dope picture. And then what we go into is Tommy's reading the journals, and we go into Myers's time in Smith's Grove as a child, and you see his, I won't say classmates, but I know it's not exactly the right term, fellow inmates. This one guy right here, he's a D-bag, calls Myers a bunch of nasty names. So as a result, later on, D-bag gets a crayon in his eye. So, you know, and then there's Loomis meets Dr. Jennifer Hill, and she winds up becoming his love interest. And again, this kid eats Myers' cake, so he gets scalded by hot water in the shower. Now, as they keep saying, there's never no. Wow, that's Jersey Public Schools. There's no evidence that Myers is behind any of this. And then there's a Dr. Carpenter. And yes, I know the references are rather unsubtle. An unsubtle soul word. Yeah, they do a Halloween party, a co-ed Halloween party. There's Mike in the clown costume, which I know they would never allow in a asylum or what have you, because that's what he wore when he murdered his sister. So and then we get that. Then a girl dies. Jennifer commits suicide, quote unquote. You get Myers chasing down Tommy Doyle. Now keep in mind how much damage Myers is taking. So he gets shot twice, and then his face gets set on fire. Just keep that in mind. Also look at what the shape of Myers. Keep that in mind. And so yeah, he drops to his death, and Tommy's like, "I'm gonna kill you, you sumbitch." But all in all, it's a really tight book. I really enjoy it. Again, look at the size of Myers. Just look at him. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna say that so we can keep when I go into issue number 2 and 3, so you keep that in mind. I think this is a pretty fun book. Is it like the greatest read ever? No. Is it one of those things where the comic's going to change your life? No. But to me, it's a fun, it's a fun story. It's pure chaos comics, and if you've ever read any of their comics, you know what I mean. I mean, it's pure chaos, especially issues 2 and 3, where they needlessly add stuff to the backstory, which I'll get into when I cover 2 and 3. But fun read, and also if you're like me and you like reading, supplementary stories or new adventures, for lack of a better term, if you like, your favorite horror characters, this is the way to go. So that is it. That is my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you all on the flip side.